Hey. Yep. Another birdo. Okay. Let's make this thing happen, huh? Weird game. Weird game. I guess we're like 70% of the way through it. The expansion. I kind of want to play the regular game just to get back to the regularness. I was hoping this would be fun, you know, like the Knights of the Nine. That was fun. This is like, it's not even psychedelic fun. It's like just like people trying to be like violent fun, but it's not fun. It's just crazy violence. Oh yeah.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Good news from Kvat for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Fine.
Good. Mark Gullet, Mage's Guild Evoker, advanced instructor in the arts of destruction.
Yeah. Well, let's get some, aw, you off the clock?
day.
It's you.
It's noon.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You too. Hello. Well met. Bye. A pleasure to... Take care.
Eight to noon and 3 to 9. Figures.
Mark Gullet. Pay attention and you can learn a lot.
That's what they
Knowledge
call
is
me. Sir Learn a Lot.
You've got a lot to learn. Pay attention and you can learn. Pay attention and you can... You've got a lot to learn.
Sir Learn a Lot.
You too.
The Weald of the West.
Oh, hello.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
disgusting creature.
Probably going to be more gates now. Figures. Back to Weirdland.
Greetings.
Fortings. One, two, three, four.
Those shambles are dangerous. Make sure to stand back if you kill one.
I understand that cold doesn't spot them.
Bye.
I've heard that gnarls get stronger when they get back.
I've heard they feel at home in the water.
See you later.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
Uh-huh.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before. Why not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow them down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
And?
Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the carts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side. No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Arctis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
A soup? A suit made of
Visit
soup.
again. Hurrah! Look out your eyes!
Another sheep returns to the
A soup made of suits.
Tidings and welcome. The great torch shines with the pure light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to mania.
Sure.
Yes, how we would all aspire to be as great a leader as the first, our savior, Arden Sul, the greatest duke of the ages. We celebrate him with the ritual of accession, the path to maniac bliss.
Yeah? You sure about that?
An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
Yeah, I got a bit.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest duke to walk our land. Many
Hey,
years
Colette,
ago,
how's it going?
he decided to hold a night of absolute indulgence, resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream as the revelers voraciously succumbed to its rapturous ways.
And?
But it was. As the bacchanal reached a crescendo, the people began to clutch their chests as their very hearts exploded. The green moat had taken its toll. The ground stained a deep crimson as the sanguine liquid flowed from their lifeless bodies. To represent that night, when the ruler of Mania is to be replaced, he partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just tell me what to do.
Certainly, when the ruler of Mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
Sounds like a bunch of crap. Talked to a guy. He told me what to do. The ruler's gotta drink stuff. And then I gotta carry what's left to a place. And now I gotta talk to the other guy. Drama. But I don't care. Oh. You mean for you,
Another
for me,
sheep
for the
returns
game?
to the flock.
Because, yeah, this game's bunch of weird.
Tidings and welcome.
I don't know. I miss the normal game.
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend.
Of course. So what are we doing here?
Blasphemy! Never utter the name of the Dark Deceiver lightly. Though his body is beyond oblivion, his soul encircles us, always watching, waiting to pounce with lethal aplomb. He is the bringer of pain and pleasure, the blade that cuts through our sins like a scythe through wheat. Only a true demented can appreciate what it means to render his name.
Oh, that sucks. Do you want to call and talk about it?
Seldom is the subject ever...
Not doing much here.
Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Boy, that's a tough one.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop.
Oh, he did? So he destroyed everybody, huh?
Yes. He then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique, known as visceromancy, to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitors' true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set.
And what do I gotta do?
Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become the ruler of Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord, Sheogorath.
Spoke to the other guy. Told me to do stuff. Just gotta slay the lady and carry part of her to a place, and that's done. So that's the easy route. This is the weird party route. I was gonna not kill the girl. We'll just let the other guy drink himself to death. How's that sound? Oh, Colette. Let's see. I got a couple things to show you. I started packaging up your package. Gotta make sure I got that chunk of obsidian with the hole in it. The part that I cut off the big triangle. That's in there. I got the ring with the striped obsidian piece, so you got started on that. I got your amber along with, because like I was showing on the video, I busted that piece off, so you got the busted piece that I haven't ground on yet. And then I got the piece that you can look at in the sun. It's blue amber. Excuse me. You got a surprise in there, so you got to wait until that comes and you'll see it. Remember this striped rock? And I'll have to show you. Actually, let's just go ahead and save the thing and I can show you what I'm talking about. While you're here. Actually, I need to go and I sat down and I was eating dinner, and I need to go take a shower. Actually. Yeah, the piece with the hole, that I was thinking it was really cool too. And I mean, you gave me that rock, and I got plenty more of it because you sent plenty of it, and it's really awesome. So I thought, you know, since it stayed in a piece, I'm going to send it to you. And then we'll work on the other thing. Because I'm kind of looking at it, and it's like one edge is thin, and we got to grind it way back, and it's going to change things. So that'll happen in a little bit. Oh, I'm getting a phony call. Hold on a second. Let me set this up. Just give me about 30 seconds. Okay, I'm back. You keep the rest. I don't need more. Maybe I will make the one with the hole into a necklace. Oh, that'll be cool. Well, I'm gonna send you that big triangle when I get it done. But I wanted to show you. I'm gonna try and sand this. Actually, that's one of my goals tonight, is to sand this. Remember this thing with the line in it? The rock with a line in it? And I cut it into slabs. So the goal is to polish up this side of the slab, and it'll kind of look a little more like that. And that way you can have it, and it'll be like rough on this side, but then you can see how it's smooth on that side. It looks like a quote box, right? Kind of like I'm blowing a cloud, right? Or maybe it's a think box, like I'm thinking something. But yeah, that's the goal, is to polish that up and stick it in there. Sure, nice cut, good. Okay, I'm glad you like it. It's I like it. It's pretty cool. Where does it go? Okay. So yeah, a little chunk broke out of the back piece. But then I'll send you that guy. And I wanted to stick a piece. Did I send you any topaz yet? Because if I didn't send you any topaz, I need to send you some topaz. I don't want to take too long, because I need to get you your plant food. The little red piece that was rounded on top. Oh yeah, alright, I'll send that to you. Let me take a note of that. I'm going to send that back to you. Colette Garnet. Got it. Got it. Good thing you mentioned that. Because I got the box here. I was going to go through it. But I wanted to show you, I was working on my polish. Just trying to experiment. Remember what exactly I need to do to get my polish to work. And pre-polish is important to polish. I know that. But I think if I actually get that bat lap, because I've got like a lap, I got copper laps and they don't work for crap. But I got like this lap. It's like it reads on it 8,000 TYT. And when I put some 8,000 grit on it, 8,000 grit paste, I can actually, and then I'll show you this, I can actually get this kind of result. Let me figure out how to show what I'm talking about, baby. We gotta do it the right way. The right way, baby, yeah. Boom. Okay. So, is that focused in properly? Yeah, that's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay, so this is kind of a rough 240 grit polish here, and then I can get a little bit better polish with the 2000 grit sandpaper, which is this here. And then this other side of this, I put on the 8,000 grit. And so if you notice, it's just a little bit cleaner looking. I mean, it's a different color, sure. But the polish is a little bit better. I mean, the pre-polish isn't very good because there's all that orange peel, which is all the little pits. But the actual final polish grade of it is better. See how it reflects a little bit more of the smoothness of the light? So, I'm thinking. Think. I'm going to go ahead and get that lap, and then I'll just turn that into an 8,000 grit lap. That's kind of the plan. And of course I need to send you something red. Sending you the amber. I was thinking about sending you a piece of topaz. Didn't know if I had sent you any topaz or not. It is shinier, I know, right? So actually I think, and the problem with that one that I got is that there's big giant scratches in it on both sides. And the one side's worse than the other. So if I try to polish with that, I get that nice shininess, but I get a couple of big scratches. If you go back through my videos, you'll see a big piece of peridot with a rainbow in it. And when I show that under the microscope, it should show the big scratches. Lots of inclusions. Oh yeah, that one's got a lot of little rainbow discs in it. And I've only got so much peridot with those little rainbow discs. I really like those. The topaz that was blue and cut into a faceted stone. Did I send that to you? No, the topaz that was blue that I just cut, I gave to Pastor Cameron. But I got the other half of it, and it's kind of bluish. It's not nearly as bluish. But now that I've got it polished, it is a little blue, and I was thinking I might be able to send that one to you. I wanted to feature it. I was also thinking about giving it to Pastor Harris since it's the other half. But then I was thinking about sending you a piece of like the Imperial Topaz. It's kind of coppery colored. I want to make sure you get something good, but the thing is, like that, I want to make sure I do a good job with that, and, you know, I don't part with a lot of topaz because I really like it. That's pretty much the stone that I keep. But you deserve some topaz. Gotta get you some of that. And, oh, like I said, I got you a surprise in there. Okay, the topaz that was blue. Oh, the faceted blue. Okay, we talked about testing it to determine if it's topaz or not. Okay, let me mark down so I send you that one back. The topaz, because it's hard to tell if it's topaz or not. I'll look a little bit better at it, and you know, I'll look at it under my loop. I'll look at it with my visor. We'll look at it with the microscope cam, and then I'll put that in the box and get it back to you. And I haven't forgotten about your rig. I got your rig right here, nice and safe. It's all bagged up and ready. But I need to finish the opal piece, the chocolate opal piece, which I want it to be a nice chocolate opal piece, and I could just put a black piece of tourmaline in there, but I think we could do better than that. I don't know, it kind of goes back to, you know, how I'm always trying to perfect things. I wasn't sure if it was topaz because I didn't know topaz was blue. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's topaz. It might have been irradiated, but I don't think it's dark enough. I gotta get in the shower. Let's see. Topaz. Minerals.net. Gonna pull this one up for we. For yay. So there you go, topaz. We got white, colorless, blue, red, green, yellow, orange, brown, pink, purple, gray, multicolored. Multicolored means it's been coated with stuff. They call that mystic topaz. Okay, Asiatic, orange or pink topaz with a rainbow-like effect. Its color is synthetically colored by film deposition on an extremely thin metallic layer over the top of the gem. Exotic topaz is named by the company that introduced it. Exotic. Imperial, lustrous golden, orange, yellow, orange, brown, or orange pink. And is the most valuable except for the pink. I mean, the pink is the most valuable. London blue is deep sky blue, darker than Swiss blue. Swiss blue's regular. London is irradiated. Mystic, multicolored topaz, rainbow-like effect, synthetically colored by film deposition, thin metallic layer, same as exotic. Rutilated, it's got stuff in it, needle inclusions. The mineral limonite, very similar to rutilated quartz, hence the name rutile topaz. Name is a misnomer since unlike rutilated quartz, which has inclusions of the mineral rutile, the inclusions of rutile topaz are not rutile but limonite, which we'll take a quick look at. Limonite. Ooh. Okay. Sherry, which is a light orange brown or brown pink color. Silver, colorless form of topaz, synonym of white topaz. Okay, so colorless or silver is the same as white topaz. I love white topaz. It's more blue white than yellow white, and quartz is more yellow white than blue white. You know, like when you buy the fake lights that you have to buy. Now they're either like a blue or a yellow. and it's more of a bluish color. Swiss blue is a sky blue color, lighter than London, and white topaz is a colorless form. So then we roll on down the highway. Then they got like all this Baja topaz, Brazilian citrine topaz, gold. These are all fake topazes. So they're not actually topaz. These are all quartz. These are sapphires, quartz, sapphires, smoky quartz, citrine, star, and citrine. Yeah, so either sapphire or citrine. So then you got Swiss blue and sky blue. So those are all natural. It's hard to get them that color because the color is in a zone and you got to get the facets to spread it all out. But then you got London, which has been irradiated. It's they irradiate it in a microwave to get it that color. And then there's orange and brownish, yellow, golden, copper, orange. Got light colored. Then you got this pink stuff. That's the real rare stuff. Then there's white or colorless and the rudel. And then these are the mystic topazes. So, well, could be topaz. Sending way too much. No, I'm not sending enough. I need to send you more. It does look like the light blue topaz, doesn't it? We need to look at it under the microscopocam, which we will. But I gotta jump in the shower and then I'm gonna call Diane back on the phone. And then after that, maybe I'll go live again. I might actually just pass out and maybe I'll go live a little later. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get this in the mail by the weekend, so you should have it by the end of next week. That's the goal. I got most of it ready. Just wanted to try and polish that slab. Got to get your other two things in there. Gonna go through the box again. And, you know, I mean, we got time. I can send you other things in another package, but I want to get this one in the mail. What makes topaz topaz? It's got to be the topaz crystal. Topaz grows in a different crystal form than quartz does. It's a different compound. Quartz is silicon dioxide, and topaz is aluminum silicon quadroxide, or I think oxate, aluminum silica oxate with fluorine and OH compounds. It's the silicate mineral of aluminum and fluorine with the chemical formula Al2SiO4FOH2. And quartz is just SiO2. I don't need the plant food till April. Yeah, but I'm still going to get it in the box. It's a big box. And you'll have it, so it'll be ready. Big box, and I'm going to put one of the little bottles with the new label so I can get your opinion on the new label. I'm thinking about making it bigger so that it'll be easier to read. And I started running this Give Send Go to fund the back labels, but I haven't. I did that instead of going live last night. I did that. And so I need to actually pay a little bit of attention to that and see if, because I was thinking, you know, why not try to crowdfund the back labels? That'd be a good way to go ahead and get some orders. Maybe if this thing doesn't make it, I'll try to do another Kickstarter or something. Who knows? The thing is trying to get traffic to it's the problem. I don't know. We'll figure that out, because that's really what I'm trying to do, is get the traffic. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take a shower, and I'll be back in like a couple hours or maybe later. Thanks for coming and talking, and I'm going to polish that slab up a little later, and we'll look at the topaz under the microscope. Hope I get to see you later. Have a good night.